Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming Weekly Update. This is your host Kieran, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can connect your WiiMote onto your Dolphin emulator, so stay tuned to find out how. Now, the Nintendo Wii, it's so revolutionary. It's such a popular console when it came out back in I think it was 2006, 2007. It was one of those years, I can't remember. It was so popular, it had many popular games like Super Mario Bros. Wii. We had Sonic Colors that came out on it, Sonic and the Black Knight, we had Wario, we had Smash Bros. It was so revolutionary. It was such a good console that people loved it. This generation, however, these consoles are very hard to get a hold of, especially on eBay when they raise it up for a really silly price or whatever. So what's the next best option? Emulation. But it's the Nintendo Wii had a remote that you can control these games on. How can you emulate that on an emulator? Very simple solution for that. Before you say to me oh, there's loads of emulators, Kieran, can you not use it for those as well? We don't talk about those. Dolphin is literally the best emulator for this. And not only because Dolphin emulates the Nintendo Wii, it also emulates the GameCube, so that's also cool in itself. But enough about that. How do we connect this onto the Dolphin emulator? And the way to do that is this tool right here. This is called the Dolphinbar. So as you can see, it's basically in the style of a Wiimote, and you connect to it on your PC using this right here. Oh, I dropped it by mistake. But yeah, you use this right here. It's a USB. So it's just plug and play. It's very simple. I'll also leave a link in the description of how you can update the firmware. And to do firmware, you basically open the little program that does firmware. Then you hold this button, the sync button, and then you just plug it in. It's very, very, very simple. And then it will give you the option to say install, blah, 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 whatever. And here comes the fun stuff. Once this is plugged in, a little light will shine on it like this. So you got the sync button here, which is very hard to see on this camera. I know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, there's a sync button. That's where you sync the WiiMote onto. And then you've got a button here that says mode. So what mode does is that it switches between 4 different modes that is included on this Dolphinbar. So setting 1 is basic WiiMote control. So I think you can plug it into your actual Wii or Wii U, so that you can use the WiiMote on that, which is pretty sick actually, which I would say. So yeah, setting 2 is for Nunchuk support and also for the game controllers. So I think you can connect anything that's Bluetooth, like the original Wii controller or the Pro controller or PS2, whichever controller is Bluetooth, you can connect straight to this. Setting number 3 is to emulate gamepads, which is for emulation. So that's for the Dolphin emulator. So anything that's for emulation on the Dolphinbar, for the Dolphin emulator, number 3 is for the gamepads, so you can select up to 3 players. So that's also pretty sick too, yeah. Setting 4, however, that is the main one for this video. That's for basically emulating real Wiimotes or Wii controllers. It's also said to work for the Wii Fitness board. Do you remember the board that you can do all the exercises on, the breathing exercises and all that stuff? It's said to work for that, but I don't have that to demonstrate, so I'm just going to leave that out. So to connect your WiiMote onto this, you basically, while this is on, you press the sync button and it will start flashing this color here. And there's 2 ways to do this. You can either push the 2 buttons on like this while it flashes, then eventually it will start pairing together like that. Or there's the other way, which is where you press sync, and then there's also a sync button that's down this little hole here. So you just get a little spin screwdriver and connect and push that, and it will start doing this. Oh, and before I continue with this, you might be asking me, can this not also work with third-party Wiimotes? Unfortunately, third parties do not work with this. It has to be an official one by Nintendo. As you can see at the bottom here, this is an official Wiimote. And whether it's with Motion Plus inside this or not, either one of those will work. So third parties, not allowed. So now that it's connected, so we shall open up Dolphin Emulator and show you how this works. Now, this is where the fun part begins, right? So this is Dolphin, and this is version, if you don't know what version it is, you can always open this up. Yep, as the recording of this video, it's version 2509, so keep note of that. So to connect this, we're going to go to controllers, and then you go down to here, and then you'll go emulate the Wii's Bluetooth adapter, and then click here, and then select real WiiMote. You want to have it at continuous scanning. And then once you hear this vibrate, it will basically indicate saying that it's connected. So nothing to muck about with, so it's all connected, so it should work exactly like how the Wiimote works on the original Wii. So once again, when you click on where it says controllers, you go down to here and click this where it says emulate the Wii's Bluetooth adapter. Then you go down to where it says real Wiimote, because that will instantly detect the Dolphin bar, which I'll also leave the link in the description for you to look at, and also for the firmware updates if you need to do that, which I will show you right now. So from here, we'll just select a random game, so Wii Sports for example, and it will open it up, and it should and it is detecting it as normal. And as you can see, I am using the actual Wiimote to control this. Really cool stuff. So I'll play a bit of bowling just as an example, which I'm a bit rusty because I haven't played this in so long, so don't judge me, please. Oh, and before I demonstrate it, there's one more thing I forgot to mention about the Dolphin bar. At the back here, you've got a switch here that you can switch on and off. So that's a quicker way, like instead of unplugging and plugging it back in when you do the firmware update, because I said you hold the sync button while you plug it in, or just switch it, oh sorry, wrong side, switch it on and off, and then that's what helps you update the firmware. So you hold that while you switch it on, and that will go update the firmware. And then on this side, you've got where it's another button here, which I'm at bottom at the moment. So what it means is that when you've got it here, you aim the Wiimote at the side here, as you can see. Make sure you're at least this far apart from it for it to work. So when you've got it set to bottom, it means you can aim it this part here to aim the Wiimote. And if you've got it at top, you aim it this part here. So bottom, top. But for this demonstration, I'm going to leave it at bottom because the way this is sat, I'll just sit it like this on my unit so that I can aim at it. So let's play some games. So as you can see, Wiimote here, aiming right at it. And it works exactly like you would on the actual Nintendo Wii. And also make sure you wear the strap first, please. Like, don't do the mistake where you accidentally throw it or whatever. So yeah, you just do like that. Oh, how am I supposed to get it? How am I supposed to get that? Come on, dude. This is just a demonstration anyway. I'm not trying to show off and be skillful. This is just to demonstrate that this does work and it's advertised. And it's for the Dolphin Emulator, so it's just showing you that it does work. So but as you can see, it is working. It is functioning like the actual Wiimote. So yep, there's that. It does work as advertised. It is working like the actual Wii using a Wiimote. And before I demonstrate it with the Nunchuk, make sure that the GameCube controllers is all set to none, because when I tested this off screen as well, when I was playing Mario Galaxy 2, it kind of acted a bit weird and it was like going left like on its own. I have no idea what that's about, but yeah, make sure that on GameCube controllers it's set to none while you're using the Wii stuff. And if you're doing it the other way around, if you were emulating GameCube games, put that as your controller and set the Wiimote one as none, because you don't want it getting confused, because it's kind of weird that way. So I don't know. So here is the Nunchuk, and we'll plug that Nunchuk into the Wiimote. And as you can see right there below where it says Wii Remote 4, like it says real balance board. So you can emulate this, but like I said, I haven't got that to emulate it with, so I'm just gonna have to skip that one. But I promise you it does work on this. I swear. I promise. And here we go. This is a quick demonstration of Mario Galaxy 2. And as you can see, the Wiimote is working exactly the same way as we saw in Wii Sport just now. And here's actual gameplay footage. So you can see I'm aiming. Even shooting the thing is aiming. It's very responsive. And there's the Nunchuk. So I am playing this with a Nunchuk. So I can do like this. I can do back jumps. It's very responsive. Like, you would never tell the difference between this and an actual an actual week. So with that, I guess this is going to conclude this video. So thank you so much for watching. And as per usual, if you liked what you've seen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to hit that bell if you want to see any more videos that me or Brad produce on this channel. I've been Kieran of Gaming Weekly Update, and we will see you in the next video or live stream. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
So hit that bell and don't be late. For gamers by gamers, we got your back. Level up your life, there's no turning back.